Hi everyone, my name is Carla. I hope that you're all doing well. I wanted to start by telling you a little bit about my background and why I consider myself a credible source for my subject, which is credit. I worked for Wells Fargo Bank for 8 years. I was a home mortgage consultant where I basically processed loans and I looked at a lot of credit histories but I spent most of my time as a personal banker and assistant manager for the Sierra Meadows location over by Sierra College, and I had the privilege to be able to educate a lot of the Sierra College students about what credit is. So I'm super excited to get back into my roots and talk to you today about what credit is, what it consists of, and why it's important for your future, and how you can start building credit and also monitoring your credit. I will also be telling you some personal stories that happened to me that maybe can help you learn from my mistakes. And today I hope to persuade you in starting to build your credit because it is really important for your future. So stay tuned. Many of you may wonder, what is credit? I have came across a lot of people that asked me, what is the difference between credit and debit? So my first points will cover all these questions. First, let me tell you by explaining the difference between credit and debit. Debit is basically money that you have earned, like a paycheck that you put in the bank and you use, versus credit that you borrow money from the bank and you promise to pay back. So that's basically the difference between credit and debit. So a lot of people say, talk about credit, but what they truly mean is credit history. Consumer.gov is a good website to give you basic information about your credit. They state that credit history describes how you use your money. Companies collect this information, how you pay your bills, and put this information in one place called the credit report. So basically, your credit report is a summary of your credit. Your credit history. It lists your name, your address, your social security number, your credit cards, loans, how much money you owe, if you pay your bills on time. So yeah, those are the things that are in a credit report. Many of you have heard of a FICO score. The score is basically based on your credit history. Your FICO score is the number most companies or individuals will see to determine if you have good, fair, or poor credit. It can range from 300 to 850. 300 meaning it's poor, and 850 meaning you have excellent credit. So that's going to be your goal. Now that I have given you some insight on what credit is and what it consists of, let me tell you a personal story that happened to me to give you a little bit of background. So basically, when I was 20 years old, I worked as a server. I made really good money on tips. I had a beat up old car, and I decided it was time for me to finance my first car. I had my eye on a 2008 Dodge Charger. I went to the bank, I sat down with the banker, and we started to do my auto loan application. I brought all the paperwork that I needed, and after he was done with my application, he kind of just like sat back in his chair and he said, "I'm so sorry to tell you, but your application was denied." I was like, "What? How? I have a down payment. I don't have any debt. Like, why the heck are you declining my application?" And I was super confused at that moment. And basically he said, well, everything checks the boxes except you don't have any credit. And I'm like, okay, well, duh, credit's bad, like credit means debt, and debt is bad, and that's what I was taught. And he said, no. He said, having no credit is kind of like having bad credit. So he was like, you need to go get a credit card, start paying it for a year and then come back. So I was so disappointed. I was like, dang, I have to wait a whole entire year to get the car of my dreams. And I needed a better car at the time. But yeah, I couldn't get it. So that's the moral of the story. You need credit in order, to be able to pull out a loan like that. So it brings me to my next point. Why is credit important? So the reason why credit's important, because some of you may think, why should I start building credit, right? What's the benefit of building credit? I'm just going to get myself into debt. And yeah, I kind of see what you're thinking. But the positives outweigh the negatives. So just think about your future and what that means to you. So one thing that you may not be aware of is that who looks at your credit? Credit is not only used to get a loan. There are companies that look at your credit score when you're trying to get a job. They look at your credit score, they look at your credit history to make sure that, especially if you're working in a financial institution, there's some companies that look at your credit report when deciding if they want to hire you or not. Also, if you want to rent an apartment, if you want to get a new phone, they look at credit, utilities, all those things. That looks at credit. Experian.com is one of the 3 credit bureaus, and it says if you never use credit or have negative information on your credit report, like a missed payment, you're less likely to secure a loan or a credit card. If you do get a loan, your rates are less favorable. So building credit takes time, so it's important to begin to build your credit before you really actually need it. So here is a calculation. Let's see if I can get my pointer. A calculation right here for the difference between, having a good interest rate when you have good credit or a high interest rate if you have not so good credit. So look at the difference in payment. So everything's the same. It's the same loan. It's the same term, but the interest rates are different. And just by that, you could see, the payment difference is close to $200. And in total, you'll be paying an extra $12,000 just because you didn't build that good credit history. So yeah, it's very important to start building your credit and also maintaining a good credit history. At this point, some of you may be convinced, say, heck yeah, credit cards, where? Sign me up. They're awesome. I have a piece of plastic. I can go to the mall, swipe away, get everything that I want, and not worry about it till later. Well, let me tell you, yeah, you building credit is good and having a credit card is good, but it's probably not a good idea to do that, to rack it up. Which brings me to my last point is how to build your credit. So did you know that some credit cards offer cash back? Wells Fargo has a college credit card. So I got this from wellsfargo.com. They offer a cashback credit card for college students. This is a great way to start building your credit and also get rewarded for doing so. And believe it or not, you need credit to build credit. So a lot of people in college should take advantage of any college credit cards that you can get, because once you get older, they're going to be like, why the heck haven't you built credit yet? And it'll be harder to get credit cards So you might have to get like a secured credit card, which basically it's like you putting your own money into it and then, borrowing against yourself, basically just to show that you can, be credible. Another company that I went through was Capital One. They approved me after many companies didn't. So if you're older, that's another good choice to kind of start building your credit. But I always recommend to go to your bank and ask what credit card options that they have for you. Some tips that I recommend is to only spend what you can afford. So don't be spending, going to the mall and buying everything you need. Set up auto payments so that you're never late, and only use it for books or gas or things that you can easily pay back. You can even use your tuition, your financial aid money to pay this back, or whatever money your parents may give you or whatnot. So yeah, it's very important to make sure that you are making your payments on time. So yeah, I have talked to you about what credit is. So now another important topic is to monitor your credit. You can go to annualcreditreport.com, and there you can get a free credit report once a year that it tells you all the details. It doesn't give you your FICO score, but it will tell you, if you make your payments on time. It'll tell you want to always make sure that you're on track. And if you see anything on your report that looks kind of iffy, or that's wrong, because that can affect your credit and you can dispute it. So making sure that you monitor your credit. A lot of people use Credit Karma. That just all depends on your preference. So yeah, basically today I went over what credit is, the importance and benefits of building good credit, and ways that you can start building your credit and monitoring your credit. I highly advise you to start building your credit as soon as possible. It's super important for you, for your future. Don't be scared of not being able to maintain it. So yeah, thank you.